don't know.
What I told you, Cutter.
People seen it, but they just don't know. People seen it, but they just don't know.
Huh?
People,
Let's go.
people seen it, but they just don't know. People seen it, but they.
What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Icon. We on 991 on Sports TV once again. And first and foremost, I want to thank God for this opportunity and to be able to do this once again on this great platform. Season 2, episode 2. I'm gonna introduce my right hand man, Mr. Cowboy Lover himself. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Kobe Bryant Lover himself. You know what I'm saying? My man Jacob the Great. What's going on, fam?
What's up, man? What's up, man? Sunday, fun day. NFL, you know. Hey, man. I'm gonna say shout out to Trey Lance. You know, he tried. You know, I'm gonna say, you know, the Cowboys need to fight every damn body.
Well, we're gonna get started here because I'm 38 hot. I just told you I'm 38 hot. You know, breaking news right before we came on air, they decided that the New England Patriots made a decision to fire Gerard Mayo after 1 year of coaching. Now, I get it. You're an owner, billionaire owner. You can do whatever you want with your team. But at the end of the day, when you know you didn't give that man no kind of weight seating, I don't care who you would have got. I don't care if you would have kept Bill Belichick. You see, he couldn't win the last few years without any talent. I don't care if you would have got Andy Reid. He wouldn't have won with lack of talent. At the end of the day, you had Drake May and a bunch of others and players. Your best receiver was what? Kobe Myers. He's not he best on most teams. He probably would be a number 3 receiver. So you get away, you trade away your best edge rusher in Judon to the Falcons, and you leave basically the Patriots bare. And you expect the man to win, and his team fought every week. If you watch the Patriots play, they was probably in most games. You know what I'm saying? They played very hard for a team with lack of talent.
Yeah.
And and this is my problem is year after year after year, black coaches get one and done situations. You know, last year, Antonio Pierce, I think, took over maybe halfway through the season or towards the end. I'm hearing they about to fire him. He's probably going to get fired at the end of the season, after probably what they call it, Black Monday, after the last game of the season. The coaches that's going to be fired. So he'll probably get fired tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And he really didn't have a quarterback. Hell, at least the Patriots had a quarterback that they could feel like maybe their future. Doggone the Raiders only got a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And you about to probably fire the man. So I'm just fed up with it. You tell me what your thoughts is, because I'm you know what I mean.
I think the NFL has always been BS when it comes to black coaches. You know, and the really only sport that give you know, we call them baseball managers, but they're coaches as well. MLB really give the baseball managers, you know, a shot. You know what I'm saying? They really groom them. You know, they'll be up under somebody for maybe 7-8 years, and then, you know, they'll take over. So they really groom them. But the NFL, man, please, man. Like I told you before the show, man. I seen this coming with Gerard, man. I said, man, they gonna fire that man, and they ain't even gave that man a chance to really, you know, be a head coach, because you really can't be after 1 year, man. Like that ain't even enough time for you to even get your feet wet, you know, on the gridiron. So it's like, man, it's really never going to change, man. You know, if we want to talk about racism in the NFL, and how the black coaches is always going to be low on the totem pole, you know, and that's a fact. That's a fact. It ain't no way to look at it, man. You know, it's sports is about politics and race, and you know, with that being said, man, They cover it up very well. They do it indirectly, but it's still out there in the forefront, so you can really see it. It's plain as day. That's
Yeah,
what I. That's what I think.
yeah. I mean, I just like I said, I just feel like they, I don't even know what to say about the situation. I just feel like Eric Bieniemy, I, that was his decision to go and leave Kansas City, give himself a chance. He was at UCLA for 1 year as an offensive coordinator, got fired after 1 year. I don't know how much talent UCLA really had or didn't have on the offensive side of the ball for him to succeed there either. Last year, Washington was a hot mess, and you got a rookie quarterback in that situation that wasn't as talented as the rookie quarterback this year. And so, because if you'd have took James Daniels and put him in New England, he would have struggled. He might have had his moments, but they probably would have had the same for the most part.
Right,
Maybe
right,
win, maybe one more
right.
win, maybe, but he would have had the same. He would have been in the same boat. So my
Yeah,
thing, I'm saying is, if you're gonna hire these coaches, now let's just say you would have had Jared Mayo in Minnesota, or you would have had Jared Mayo in Kansas City, or you have or in Philadelphia, and they went 4-13 or 6-11. Then I can see it. Okay, they got all the talent in the world. They got all these receivers. They got running backs. They got this, that, and third. But you didn't get a man no chance to win. That's my problem. These black coaches get the crumbs. It'll be like you get a promotion. Like I used to work for Wendy's, and they would promote managers. They would like move me around different stores. They would put me in crummy stores to try to fix and try to manage. And I'm just like, but then when the numbers ain't right, they come looking at me. I'm like, y'all put me in these bull job stores and think that it's gonna just turn around overnight. And I'm putting in these messed up situations. I'm basically walking the East Side High like I'm Joe Clark. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, man, y'all tripping. So like I said, I don't like it, but we ain't gonna spend all night on it. I just wanted to touch on it real quick because it just happened. So I just wanted to say something, or just to speak on it, or whatever. But we go ahead and move on to the next thing. So we could either go football or we go Jimmy Butler. Which way you want to go?
Well, before we get to Jimmy Butler, I want to say we're gonna go USC Trojans women's basketball. We're gonna talk about Juju, the fastest player out of any female or male to reach 1,000 points.
Okay.
Juju, Juju, to me, man, is like when she go to the WNBA, man. She she gon' she gonna be like a Mike Kobe or Carmelo or somebody like that when they first hit the league. You know what I'm saying? I'm really impressed with Juju, man. So I'm gonna say hats off to Juju. Um, and man, I'm just looking forward to see what else she's gonna do. But now we can get into to what you say? You said Jimmy Butler or what?
I said Jimmy Butler, the college football playoff preview or the NFL playoff preview.
Uh, we'll do the college preview, then we'll do Jimmy Butler, and then we'll go to the NFL.
Okay. And before we get started, you know what I'm saying? Before we get to that, we're just gonna take a quick, small, be right back here on 910 Sports. All right, we back. And so you said college sports. So okay, so basically we got the first game is Thursday night, right?
Yeah.
And that's who in that first game do we got? Is that the Notre Dame game? Let me see who we got in the first game of the week. So the first game of the week is Penn State versus Notre Dame.
Okay.
So my thing, like I told you, I don't like Penn State because I don't like what they stand for after the whole Sandusky thing. So I've never been a fan of Penn State after that. So I mean, in Notre Dame, I ain't gonna lie to you. I want Notre Dame to win the national championship because they got a black coach. You know what I mean? And I like him as a coach. He's a good coach. I like his fieriness on the sideline. I like the way he gets at the referees. It'd be funny. So I think and I don't want to see Notre Dame to win one because Notre Dame seem like they always like the bridesmaid, never the bride. They always kind of get right there in the mix, but can't figure out how to get over the hump. So I definitely want to see Notre Dame get at least try to get one championship because I don't think they won since like the eight a national championship early '90s. So I want to see them finally get another one. But I feel like it's gonna be a close ball game. I'm gonna go ahead and say score. I'm gonna say 21-17 Notre Dame.
Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. Penn State got the number 2 defense in the country. Notre Dame had the number 4 defense in the country. And so I really think, the linebacker presence and the defensive tackle presence and the defensive end presence, whichever team has that defensive line of those linebackers and spying in on the QB and stuff like that, I feel like that's what will win. Man, I think it might even be 17-14 as a score. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I like Notre Dame coach. I don't know much about Penn State coach, but I watched Notre Dame play quite a few times, and I think they got a good ball club, but I think Penn State got a great ball club too, and I'm really not surprised that it's Penn State and Notre Dame, in that Final Four. But if I had to pick, um, just because how Penn State have shut people down, I would say Penn State.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got game number 2. You know what I'm saying? Probably everybody's saying everybody. I think some people believe this is more the national championship game than the actual national championship game, and that's Ohio, Texas. I think a lot of people had picked those 2 teams to get there in the end anyway. Um, I had picked Oregon. I was dead wrong. You know what I'm saying? Oregon, just them West Coast teams just be kind of soft, I guess, when it comes to playing against these other major teams. They just don't have enough rocks in their back pocket to be able to handle the meat and potato boys when they come. So, I think that's that. Like, the West Coast team got a lot of speed, but they just don't have the meat and potatoes to win big games when it counts the most. And you
Right,
got to
right,
look
right, right.
at the trenches. That's what's going to win you a national title. And so, in this situation, I just feel like Ohio State got too many weapons. You know what I mean? They got that rookie Smith, and they got what's his name? Uh,
Abdul.
Ibangay or Bongo, whatever his name is. How you pronounce his name? Probably butchering his name.
Yeah.
They got a formidable quarterback. I would say he's great, but he's good enough to get the job done. Of course, they got a great defense. They always have pretty good defense. So I just feel like, sometimes with Quentin Ewers, he kind of sometimes he seems like he plays lost to me, or he makes mistakes at the wrong time. And so I just feel like they got weapons, but their weapons to me not as good as Ohio State weapons. So
Well,
I'm
Alcon, if I had to say something to you about that Texas and the Arizona State game, Texas really shouldn't even be in the final in the last 4 teams. Ohio State coach blew that game, man. As they now Ohio State, but Arizona State coach blew that game. Like Texas supposed to lost that game, bro.
yeah
Texas supposed to lost that game, man.
yeah
Um, and we thought that Texas was gonna match the gas on Arizona State, but they struggled really bad against Arizona State, bro. Really
yeah
bad,
that
man. And that running back for Arizona State put all in Texas' mouth.
yeah. So
You know
so
what I
what you
mean?
think Ohio State gonna do? If Texas, Arizona State running back was running on them like that, then Ohio State. That's what they know for that. Trayvon Henderson. You know what I'm saying? He probably gonna get off a little bit, and then
Hmm.
wide receivers they better stop wide receivers. So I wouldn't be. I'm gonna say like I feel like the score. I'm gonna say 33 to, I want to say 17. I almost feel like they're going to get blown
Yeah,
out.
I figured you were gonna say 17. Yeah, man. I just don't think Texas got a chance against Ohio State, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to say 33 to 17. The only way it'll be close is if Ryan Day somehow doesn't cope, he gets out coached like he did against Michigan. That'd be the only way I feel like they have a chance. But other than that, I feel like 33-7. I just feel like Ohio State, I think they had a wake-up call against Michigan, and it woke them up. And that's why we're seeing the best of Ohio State now. You know, you said they had the best offense. Everybody said they got the most talent in college football. And I just think that it's going to show up. It's going to show up Friday night.
Man, listen. This play I seen that they did to Oregon, I was like, man, this unreal. This is unreal, man. It looked like Oregon was a Nerf football team.
Yeah. It really did.
I know when you seen that, you was like, what?
Yeah, when I seen them go up, 14-0 early, I said, okay, it's over with. And like, because Ohio State, when I seen the fact they couldn't stop Smith, the other receiver didn't even have a chance to get off. He kept throwing the ball to Smith. And I'm like, y'all gonna double team the man or do something? Because y'all, this man is eating on y'all like doggone go red crowd buffet. Like, come on. Like this don't even make no sense. So I feel like they got two big dogs. It's one thing when you got one. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Ohio State would have beat Georgia that year when Marvin Harrison got hurt. When they had Marvin Harrison Jr. and
Right.
they had the receiver, I think that's out there now, I would call him E, when they had him on the team at that time. And then Marvin Harrison got hurt, and that's the only reason they lost that game. So now, and that's when they had C.J. Stroud. You know what I'm saying? Now, Will Howard, he decent. He C.J. Stroud or whatever, even when Justin Fielder was there, but he good enough, I feel like, to get the job done.
Right.
Like, today, I just don't see Texas beating, especially the fact if Texas couldn't handle Georgia, and they played Georgia twice, and they got kind of pushed around the field against Georgia, and Ohio State to me this year is more talented than Georgia, then I feel like it's pretty much I ain't gonna say an easy game, but like I said, I almost see like a blowout. I really do. You know?
Well, I agree with you. So you know, Jimmy Butler, man.
Oh, Jimmy B.
Man.
Yeah. So I say I'm gonna say Pat Riley a little petty. You know what I'm saying? Because you suspend the man for 7 games for detrimental to the team. I can see maybe a game or two, whatever the case may be, because he basically told you, kiss my butt, I'll be here no more. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I felt like that was a little bit too much. Now the man got to fight to get his bread back, and they was like Ben Simmons and a couple other players. It took them like a whole year to get their money back that they lost when they got suspended. Kylie Irving, whatever. It took like a whole year when they had to go through the union to try to get their money back and all that. But I say this, and we talked about this. I posted. You see when you called me, you said, "Hey, how you coming at me like that?" But I really wasn't coming at y'all like that. I was just kind of pointing out to say, remember, I said this during the GOAT conversation that Miami has failed Dwayne Wade. Now, one of my classmates posted, he said, I've been a Miami Heat fan for a long time. And, you know, I probably overstepped it when Pat Riley was overrated as being the president of the team throughout the duration. And he said, you got to remember, he's been there since Dwayne Wade won the first time. I said, you right. I said, I give you that. I'm really talking about from the time that Jimmy Butler has been there. You know what I'm saying? And he said, well, he tried to get Dame Lillard, but they wanted too many assets and blah, 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 and or whatever. But I'm just like, if you're trying to go for it, just give them, at that point, just give them what you want. They want. You keep bringing all these mediocre, average players in that's not getting you over the hump. Is it about winning championships? They kill me with these GMs like Rob Pelinka and Danny Ainge, and they style pop style pop pack what you call it, draft picks.
Mm-hmm.
They like they hoarders. They hoard draft picks for what? What are you hoarding draft picks for? And these young boys, most of them not coming in worth their salt anyway. So if
Man,
you really want to win a championship, you knew Jimmy Butler was older. Go after who you need to go after. If you needed to get Dame, get Dame. You know what I'm saying? So the excuse of that the Portland wanted too much. What did they really want? Maybe a couple of first rounders. Okay, you got a young and older team built together with Bam and Tyler Hero. You could have traded Tyler Hero or one of them other guys and brought Dame in or whatever, and at least it looked like you was going for it. That's what I think is saying to them. They don't look like y'all even trying to win a championship because you're not really making moves to win. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got your superstar, even if you fail, that you're trying to win. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thought.
well, I would agree, and I would say that I seen this coming, man. And Pat Riley reminded me a lot of Jerry Jones. In fact, I think him and Jerry Jones are friends. They don't want to get like Jerry Jones dropped the ball on Derrick Henry. Jerry Jones dropped the ball on Saquon Barkley. Jerry dropped the ball a lot, man. And as Pat has dropped the ball on a few people, man. He could have had, you know, he could have had a few people over there. Leonard is one of them. He absolutely could have had KD down there. You know, drop the ball, man. Drop the ball. You know, because anytime you hear reports that these players saying they want to leave, man, you in one of the biggest cities, one of the most epic cities ever, man. Like it shouldn't be easy for you to get at least 2-3 players down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. So I think Pat Riley need to give it up. It's over.
Yeah, and that's what I think a lot of people saying at this point is that he's kind of got that outdated model from back in there. Because think about it, even when he was with the Knicks, he kind of handled it the same way. He never really got Patrick Ewing, and I know it's a different era or whatever time frame where superstars team up. But I felt like they kind of failed Patrick Ewing to a certain degree. I think that his second best player ever at any one time or any time during his era was Allen Houston. I think that was the best player he had as a side. You know what I'm saying? And you going against the greatest player of all time in Michael Jordan year after year. At some point, you got to say, you know what? We got to do what we got to do to win. I don't care about it's one thing when players team up. It's a whole other thing as a GM for you to think like that. Oh, now we ain't gonna team players up. No. As a GM, as a president, I'm doing what I got to do to win. I don't care about all the narrative because that ain't got nothing to do with me. The narrative of let's just say Michael Jordan would have played with Reggie Miller, and they would have bought Reggie there. Or they would have bought Michael Jordan to Indiana. That ain't got nothing to do with the GM or the president. What he did, that got, you know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, the Lakers, the Celtics, the 76ers back in the 80s, Golden State, their president or whatever and GM don't get looked down on because he created a super team. They get celebrated for forming super teams. See what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I feel like, if anything, that I feel like that at the end of the day, I feel like you got to do what you got to do to make a team where you need to get the team to. And I think that at this point, Pat Riley needs to step out the way. Hell, I think Bob Myers need to go there. If you ask me, let Bob Myers take over Miami. I bet you any amount of money you put Bob Myers down there. I bet you get some of them superstars to come down there to play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So we're gonna take another quick break, and we're about to get into this NFL talk real quick. Okay, we back here on 910 Sports TV, and it's playoff time, man. It's one of the best this time of year, from January, February, going to March Madness, and pretty much maybe like NFL draft time and NBA playoffs. This is probably the best time of the year in sports. These next 4, 5, 6 months,
That's true.
whatever. Whether you in love with the NBA or not, you know what I'm saying. Once they get to the playoffs, I do feel like they play about as hard as they gonna play, and you'll see some formidable matchups, and you'll see. One thing about the playoffs and NBA playoffs, you'll see players to find out who's really a superstar. So you'll find out, okay, is SG really a superstar? Is Ant Edwards really a superstar? You know what I'm saying? Because if they show up in these moments, then you know they superstars. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say this about Jimmy Butler. I've always said Jimmy Butler is a 2 masquerading as a 1 because in the regular season he don't play like a superstar. You know what I'm saying? But he shows up in the playoffs. I give him that. But they should never. Miami Heat should not always be in the AC if Jimmy Butler played like a superstar in the regular season. You know what I'm saying? And then Pat Riley said that he was games. He's like, look, you want me to get you players, you want more money, but you need to play more games than what you be playing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know, we go into the.
Well, I think Jimmy wherever he go, I think he's gonna be an asset to the team. I can say that.
Yeah, he definitely because he's not gonna be a number 1. If he goes to only way he kind of be a number 1 if he go to the Spurs. But like I told you yesterday, I don't see it making any sense for him to go to the Spurs because there's still a team that's kind of building. He wants to be on a championship squad. He about to be 6, so he want to be to win right now. So I think Golden State, Houston. I don't know. I think he's still a couple of years away. I don't think that really make any sense. I forgot who was the other teams they said.
They said Denver maybe. They said Denver maybe.
Denver maybe. Yeah, Denver. Denver depends on who they have to give up to get them. I think that might be that might be an opportunity. Maybe the Lakers, but okay, we may. You know what I mean?
Man, the LA Fakers ain't gonna sign nobody.
Yeah, but I said Rob Pelinka, he ain't smart enough to pull that off. So
like maybe the Lakers need to hire you as the GM, man.
Man, I'm telling you, because Rob Pelinka ain't smart enough to pull off a trade to get Jimmy.
I mean, when I heard the only reason why he got the GM position is because Kobe administrated the deal for him to become the GM. That's crazy to me, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like you was a basketball agent. What experience do you have on the court with basketball, man? Like you was an agent, bro. You don't even you ain't played the game. You don't even really understand the game. You never coached the game. Why are you even a GM?
No, he shouldn't be. He ain't got to be a GM. We seen why shouldn't be a GM. We seen it right now.
Yeah.
So,
so one more question. You think Steve Kerr gonna retire after this year?
Nah. Why you think that?
I just think. I mean,
Kerr not gonna leave until Steve Kerr not leaving until Steph Curry leave. Until Steph Curry leave, and I think Steph Curry probably I give him 3 more years because he's starting to have that retirement talk. You start having that conversation, like, yeah, I know it's kind of get to the end and blah blah blah, and then Steph Curry having too many like nights where he only scoring 8, 9 points. And like, yeah, them legs might be starting.
Yeah, I ain't never seen Steph Curry have nights where he score 8, 9 points, 10, 12 points. Like Father Time might be catching up.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like you can't predict it. Like when Reggie Miller, like when he got to the end, it was just like his legs or whatever left. They say a jump shot the last thing to go. Well, I mean, when Reggie got to the end, you could see it. You know what I'm saying? You could see it more with Reggie than you see it with Ray Allen. Ray Allen kind of still had it a little bit, but Reggie he just kind of like lost it at the end.
Yeah, like when I seen Mike have them big bags of ice on both of his knees, I said, Mike, you need to get that shit up, man.
When Mike came out with the ice every night, you knew it was about over with, whatever. But before we start the conversation, we're gonna take one quick break. We're gonna come right.
All right.
All right, we back now. We're on Sports TV. We're about to get to this preview. So I was checking the scores while we was talking, and the Chargers, Denver's up 24-0. So basically, they're gonna get the 7th pick because the Chiefs rested everybody. So they're gonna get the 7th pick at this point. 7th seed. So
Who, the
basically,
Chargers? The Chargers.
no, Denver. I'm gonna say
Denver.
Denver.
Okay.
Chargers is winning right now, 20-10. So probably a lock up that 5th seed. Because I think as long as they won today, they were gonna have that 5th seed. The
Okay.
Steelers 6, Texas is 4, uh, 3, Buffalo 2. So that
Who's 3?
uh,
Baltimore. Okay.
so that means it'll be Baltimore versus the Broncos. Do I give Broncos a chance? Yes, I do. You know what I mean? Reason why I give Baltimore Broncos a chance. One, because I think Sean Payton, to me, I know you don't think he is, but I think he's a pretty good coach. 2,
He's not. He's not. He's not, man. I can't listen, man. Look here. Morgan Freeman could have won with Drew Brees.
There you go. Drew Brees wasn't that damn good.
Man, get out of here, bro. Like, Sean Payton ain't no good coach, man. He ain't no good coach, man. He okay. And then the only reason they allowed them to win the Super Bowl, man, is because they felt sorry for the people that went through Hurricane Katrina, man. Get out of here, man.
Okay, you can say
if that hurricane would never happen, Sean Payton wouldn't even know how to spell Super Bowl.
Okay, let me say this then. Okay, ask me this then. So let's say you put Bo Nix on another team.
Okay.
Do you think anywhere he could win anywhere and been able to have the same success? At most, let's just say a team that actually had like talent, like not like the Patriots. I ain't gonna do it.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. We could have put him on. We could have put him on the Washington Commanders. He would have had same success.
Same success as what? What you mean? So the Washington Commanders went 12-5.
Yeah.
Denver Broncos, I think, about to go
10-6, right?
They about to go 10 and right now their record is 9-7. So they're gonna be 10-7.
Yeah.
So you think if he went to Washington, Bo Nix would have been 10-7?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I'm not saying he wouldn't, but at the end of the day, I still feel like Sean Payton is a pretty good coach.
Why?
And I give him a chance because their defense is pretty good. Now, the only reason why I give him a chance against Baltimore, because sometimes Baltimore act like they forget how to play their game.
No, I ain't even a Baltimore fan, but I hope Lamar Jackson run the scoreboard up on Sean Payton.
There you go. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't even know what to do with you, man. Anyway, we're gonna move to the next game. The next probably
man, any man that disrespect a grown man when it comes to his kids, I'm never gonna like him. Ever.
That's Russell Wilson's fault.
No, it's not. No, how you gonna tell that man not to kiss his babies? What?
Hey, that's Russell Wilson's fault. You went in there and asked for your own parking space. You went in there and asked for this and that. I think he asked for a Sierra to have her own booth or whatever. You went in and asked for all this other stuff. So at the end of the day, it's your fault if you let that man disrespect you like that. That ain't on Sean Payton. That's on Russell Wilson. At the end of the day, you say, look, with football is one thing. Leave my family name out your mouth. See, Sean Payton wouldn't have done that. I guarantee he wouldn't have done that to Brady. He wouldn't have done that to a lot of quarterbacks. But he chose that man to do it too.
But he wouldn't have done it to none of the black quarterbacks. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
No.
Like a Lamar, like a Hurts, like Jaden Daniels and people like that. It's like even the ones that play that second string, like Malik Willis. Oh no, son, man, you know he, man, get out of here, man. You know Russell. I don't know, man. He kind of should have. But you said that Mike Tomlin was gonna see that Russ ain't that guy. You said that. Now I'm gonna give you your props. You said that. You said that you would have kept Justin Fields in there. I remember you saying that.
Yeah. I mean, he had his moments, but at the end of the day, they might bring Russell Wilson back next year just because.
Man, I couldn't listen, man. I don't know what it is. every time Russell get his wife pregnant, bro, he can't goddamn throw the ball past go.
Hey, all I know is but I said 3 years ago that it might be the end of Russell Wilson at the end. Russell Wilson is like that NBA player. Like let's say when Mike was at the end when he was with the Washington Wizards.
Yeah.
Mike had when he put up 35, 40, but for most part he was giving you on like 20 a night, maybe 15. So it's like that type of thing where, I can give you these 35, 40 points every now and then, but for the most part, I'm not going to be consistent to give you what I used to give you. You know what I'm saying? And Russell Wilson has never been like great, like super great. His first 5-6 seasons, he was covered up by the Legion of Boom. Even they didn't respect him because they was like, basically, if it weren't for us, he wouldn't be in these situations anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess the Legion of Boom moved the ball all the way down the field too. Okay, I'll take that.
I'm just saying, but sometimes they had to put him in position. They got a lot of turnovers. You know what I'm saying? They held the score low so he could get points. I don't know. True. And so I'm not saying he wasn't a good. I wouldn't say he was never. He might have had a couple of real, like you say, great seasons, but he was never on the level like a Peyton Manning or Brady, Drew Brees. He wasn't on never. They never on that.
No, bro. Like you really naming elite QBs that people really got to go chase their records to even pass them nowadays.
And that's what I'm saying. So when the fact that he's starting to fall off, his fall off is going to be faster than those quarterbacks that played 20 years fall off.
If you come to leave at 20, and I think Russ should be about 34, 35, 36 now. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's still a long time to play any position in the NFL, man.
I give him his credit. He played a lot of great years or whatever. But I'm just saying, I don't see him making it to like a 20-year mark like Aaron Rodgers and Brady and Peyton and staying playing at a high level. I just don't see that at this point because he was never that great to begin with. He was never on their level.
Somebody told me today, they was like, Eli was never that great. I said, yeah, but he's still the only quarterback to beat Brady twice. So, I mean, we can say what we want. We can say what we want to say, Hall of Famer. Say whatever you want to say, Hall of Famer. And he done made a total of over $300 million while he was in the league. So, you know what I mean? So
he went to Super Bowl, but I still won't put him in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, they're gonna put him in the Hall of Fame, bro.
I know they are, because that's Brady. He come from royalty, so he going to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. He gonna be in the Hall of Fame. So, you know who I think, and they probably ain't gonna make the playoffs, man. But if they did, boy, teams was gonna be scared. Teams scared to play them Bengals, boy.
Oh yeah, it's already a wrap because they knocked out by the Broncos winning.
Yeah.
So, because I got the, you know what? I think I was wrong. You know what? It's actually, who did I say? I said Baltimore. Yeah. I was no. Hold on, I'll take that back. I'll take that. The Bills play. The Bills play the Broncos.
Oh, Josh Allen gonna win that game.
Yeah, I don't see the Bills beating them. I don't see the Broncos.
Yeah, we can say we want to say about Josh Allen, man, but listen, man.
Yeah, I was looking at it.
Bro, he can play, bro. I mean, I just don't like how they try to put him on a pedestal all the time, but he can play.
Yeah. I'm gonna say so I was wrong. So the Ravens play the Steelers. And
again? Again?
All I'm gonna say is
don't be surprised, bro. Now you saying that? You nah, bro. Don't be surprised if the Steelers boot them out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because Mike Tomlin he and Lamar Jackson head. He got his number. So I don't know now.
It's two people that's in Lamar Jackson head. It's Mike Tomlin and Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
And I was in the barbershop today, and they was talking about. I said, man, you think somebody gonna stop Mahomes, boy? They said, how? How, man? Like he be throwing behind the back passes, flipping the ball off like he throwing a frisbee. How you gonna stop that?
Yep.
How you gonna stop somebody that's athletic, acrobatic, and just do some crazy stuff to make it look good? How you gonna stop Pat Mahomes?
Yep. So yeah. So hey, I get to you now. So the next game, Texans and Chargers. That's gonna
I
be
know who you going with. I know who you going with, man.
who?
I know who you going with, your boy, man.
Who my boy?
Yeah, the coach from the Chargers.
No. Because I ain't a Justin Herbert fan like everybody else, and I'm going for the Texans because they got a one because it's gonna be a close game, but I'm going for the black coach. The black coach once again. I like their coach down there. I like
Yeah. Yeah, DeMarco Ryan. Yeah.
I like a
No.
lot. So I'm going with them. So let's jump on NFC real quick to get out of here. We'll take a quick break. Maybe. Oh, we back. We're gonna wrap up this thing. So depending on what happens tonight, Lions of Minnesota, whoever wins that game, get the number 1 seed. The other one drops to the 5th seed. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say Lions gonna win it. You know what I'm saying, for right now. The Eagles would play against the Packers, and it was a hell of a game today. And this was the crazy part, Jacob. I'm watching Red Zone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Washington and Green Bay scored at the exact same time to lock up the 6th seed. So I'm sitting there like, dang, we're gonna have to play the Eagles. And then my Mariota got the ball down the field, and at the same time, Green Bay, Chicago, Caleb Williams. I'm rooting for Caleb Williams. You know, I've always liked Caleb Williams. He moving the ball down the field. So as they kicking the field goal to win it, I was like, well, shoot, we at least get the 6th seed. Simultaneously, Washington Scary Terry showed up again, caught the touchdown pass for us to win. So either way, we would have ended up being the 6th seed because we ended up winning. But it was crazy how it happened at the last.
So with that being said, y'all will play the Rams, right?
We play the Rams. So we play the Rams. The Eagles play the Green Bay. Wouldn't be surprised if Green Bay upset them now. Don't be surprised. I'm going to go with the Eagles, but don't be surprised.
So when is that Rams and Commanders game?
I don't think they got the schedule out yet. I don't think.
No schedule out? Okay.
So, but I'm going to pick us in the upset. You know what I mean? The Buccaneers and Vikings, that's going to be a real good game. Well, it depends on how it falls, Steve.
Oh yeah, my mom and my sister, you know, my mom a Washington fan, my sister a LA fan, so that's gonna be very interesting to see, you know, the type of trash that's gonna be talked around the house, and you know, I get to sit back and watch and pick it whoever lose.
Well, the Buccaneers will play either the Vikings or the Lions.
They gonna get the brakes beat off them.
Yeah, if they play again, I think either way, if it's the Vikings or the Lions, I think they're gonna beat the Buccaneers. Either way,
right.
So that's how we'll fall. We get into like once we get past like next week when we see all, you know what I'm saying. We have a guest on week, then we may end up like getting.
I don't know if Philly can beat Green Bay, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if Philly can beat Green Bay, man, because Hurts ain't gonna be 100%. So I don't know if Philly can beat Green Bay, and I know Love just went out the game today, but I think he'll be okay. You know what I mean? But I don't. That's gonna be very interesting to see if Philly can beat Green Bay, or will Green Bay upset Philly in the playoffs?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick. What we'll do is we'll just wait till like the Final Four to pick the Super Bowl. I mean, unless you really want to pick the Super Bowl right now.
No, it's too early to tell, man.
Yeah, so you know, I mean, one side I already got it in my head who I know automatically for me. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much the Chiefs against somebody else, but I ain't gonna say who I feel like somebody else would be. We have to wait when the chips fall to the Final Four. You know what I'm saying?
TJ Houshmandzadeh said that Baltimore can beat the Chiefs. I said, TJ Houshmandzadeh, I think he have too much mousse on his head and it's affecting his brain.
If Lamar Jackson to me is the key to it. And the thing about Lamar Jackson is that he gets in his own head and he doesn't make the play he needs to make at the right time. So I just don't feel like I don't really feel like they can beat the Chiefs, especially Chiefs being at home. And I'm not sure that the Baltimore going to beat Pittsburgh at this point.
Right. And so Atlanta's in the playoffs or no?
No, they're not in.
Okay.
They're not in. So
okay. So Tampa got the NFC South spot.
Yeah, they got the NFC soft spot.
Okay.
It'll be very interesting, man. So anyway, man, with another great show, another great opportunity to just have a good time and have fun with it. You know what I mean? And we're just gonna keep rising to the top and keep moving this thing forward, man. So everybody have a blessed and wonderful weekend, man. And see y'all next.
Peace.